Hey guys! So today's video is going to be on my largest eBay sale I've ever had, like an individual sale ever on eBay, and I've been selling on eBay for like years. A lot of years. I do just want to say a few things. First of all, I haven't filmed in front of here in a while because it was a mess, and I thought in real life it looked better up here than it actually does because it still looks like a mess and I shouldn't be filming here, but I already set up everything. So sorry about that. What I sold in this video is a fox fur coat. I don't in any way, shape, or form believe that we should be killing animals for clothes, so I do want to put that out there. This was something that was consigned, so the person who I consigned it or who consigned with me obviously is okay with killing animals and wearing them. I am not. I don't even eat animals. I'm a pescatarian, which means I don't eat land animals. So please control yourself and don't write in the comments about how wrong this is, because this is a used fox fur coat. It was not mine. Somebody consigned with me, and that's the story. So I did sell it for $1,500, which I'm so super excited about. But I don't get all of that $1,500. So normally I do 50%, which would mean after all the fees and everything like that, we'd probably come out with around $600 each. But what I did was somebody that I knew, and I feel like that's a really high price to split 50%. So what I did was I gave her $1,000 and I took $300 after the fees, because it was about $200 in fees on eBay, eBay and PayPal and shipping and everything like that. I was super lazy about this, which I should not have been, but I honestly didn't think it was going to sell. I was like, this is just like a waste of my time. I took a picture of it, and I did not take measurements. I had multiple people asking me for measurements on it, and I did not respond to any of them. I was like, oh yeah, I'll get it when I can, and I did not ever get it for anybody. So I was very, very, very lazy about it, and I'm not telling you guys this to be like, you could also be lazy about things like that. Like, no. I'm just letting you know, like, I had zero faith in this thing selling. So I was like, whatever. I decided to put it on eBay versus Poshmark because I feel like a vintage fox fur coat is more of a niche or a niche, and I feel like people are more inclined to search on eBay for that than they would be to search on Poshmark for that. And also the fees are less on eBay. It's about 10%, maybe a little bit more than 10% fees on eBay, where Poshmark is about 20%. So it was consigned. I didn't want to cross post it. I didn't have any faith in it, so I was like, let me just like throw this up there, take some pictures. My pictures were crappy. The lighting was horrible. I will insert the pictures that I had posted, and I will insert everything that I had listed in the description, which you will see is not very good. I did go the extra mile when it sold, and I totally covered myself, which I will post a video either tomorrow or the next day on how I like covered myself when I shipped it. So stay tuned for that if that's something you're interested in, on how to protect yourself as a seller on eBay when you're selling something that is a high ticket item or something that somebody can say is not authentic or something like that. This is how I protected myself. But that video is coming later. But I did want to say that I had it as a buy it now. I originally spoke to the consignor and I said, how much do you want for this? And she said, sell it for $1,500. And I was like, oh, okay. And I literally was like, I should just give this back because there's no way this is going to sell for $1,500. But I was like, let me just list it for 3 months. That's how I normally do it. Whatever. I did have it as $2,000 with best offer. As you guys know, I've been doing that buy it now with best offer. So this was one of the examples. And then I decided to not do that, just put it up for $1,500 and take off best offer because I didn't want any more offers of $700, $300. I was like, forget it. Like, if it's not going to sell for $1,500, I'm not going to sell it, and that's just the way it is. So I listed it for $1,500. And I would say it took about 3 months for it to sell, and I will let you know how the transaction went, if it was a positive one or a negative one. So anyway, that's pretty much the video, guys. That was my largest sale ever on eBay. My largest sale on any platform, individual sale. So I'm very, very happy. Guys, thank you so much for your love and support. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. I post videos every Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, with a blog on Saturday and a vlog on Sundays. I will link my blog below. You guys can check it out. On there, I like to do updates in my life and pretty much write blogs about products and stuff like that don't make the cut into my YouTube videos, but I kind of want to share with you guys anyway. So that's about it, and I hope to see you guys in my next video. Thank you so much. Oh, and don't forget to stay tuned for my how I protected myself as a seller when I shipped the item, what exactly I did. That video is pretty detailed, and yeah, I'll walk you through exactly what I did. So that's about it, guys. Thank you so much, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye.